Good afternoon everyone. Today we have amongst us Mr. B.A. Samvartha, who is the correspondent with The Hindu in Mangalore. Mr. Samvartha has been in news recently for receiving threats from the Hindutva groups. Okay, let's have a chat with this bold journalist on the recent issues in Mangalore. Good afternoon sir, welcome to the MS Communication Department of this college. So you have been in Hindu for the past 4 months and this is the first threat you are receiving from a community. So how did you feel when you first received it?
No, it just accidentally happened. I happened to be there. I was traveling by a bus and they stopped our bus also, the bus in which I was traveling. And I saw that okay, they were forcibly fixing these flags on all the private buses which were moving in that surrounding. I got down and I started reporting. They just threatened me. I didn't know what to do. I mean, I was totally blank. I didn't even say anything to them. Neither did I step back. So I just looked into their eyes and after a while they moved out. And then they kept saying, okay, I mean, what's there in your bag? Is there a bomb? And you have a beard? Are you a terrorist? And all those things.
They really asked you that?
Yeah.
So, as a journalist, did you expect something would happen?
I didn't expect this to happen with me so soon because, I mean, I haven't actually reported anything against them until now. It's just that, okay, I mean, everyone knows about my stand. I haven't written anything against them as such, but I don't know why they felt threatened to an extent that they in back threatened me. So I didn't expect this to happen with me.
So what do you think about the recent, the issues that's happening in Mangalore, the communal thing? So do you want to comment on that?
Yeah, the only thing I would like to say is fascism is here.
So, and the recent issue is the Charlie Chaplin issue that's happening there. So,
yeah, in Bindu.
Yeah. So, what do you want to comment on that?
See, we'll have to be very careful in our stand because, I mean, even in the pub attack case, what happened is, okay, if you condemn the pub attack, then it's like, okay, you are pro-pub culture. It's not like that. The world is not in binaries. Even in the Chaplin issue, my grandparents' place is Bindu, so I know that place very well. And installing a Chaplin statue over there have actually spoiled the natural beauty. But the reason which these people gave was very stupid. Like, okay, he has no contribution to India and he is Christian and all these things. And none of us actually ever in our life went on to think in the lines of Chaplin's religion. And moreover, he has a very close relationship with India. He meets Gandhi and only after his interaction with Gandhi that he makes his classic Modern Times. So, and the way he speaks about Gandhi with so much of admiration and love and respect for Gandhi, and it's very funny that, okay, the ones who assassinated Gandhi have again actually done it this to Chaplin. And it's heights of cultural and intellectual retardness.
So basically the outline of everything is like they have a
hidden agenda and they have almost succeeded now. Fascism is here.
Okay, so this is the last part of the interview. So, any message that you want to convey to the upcoming journalists like us?
Upcoming journalists. There is, always, before being a journalist, I was a teacher and even we used to teach, okay, objectivity. But I personally don't think there is something called as objectivity. I don't know, because if the world was balanced, then we could have spoken about balance in the report and all those things. But I don't know, and you need to have a stand. That's one thing. Just having facts is not enough. Recently Tehelka came up with an issue full of fiction. And I still remember a few years ago, the Tehelka, right, what's his name? The editor of Tehelka. Tarun Tejpal, writing in one of the Kannada papers, he said we need to read fiction also. And he quoted 2 names, Kafka and George Orwell. I would go on and add up Saadat Hasan Monto and Urvashi Butalia also. We need to read fiction to understand the reality because just facts will mislead us. So that gives a depth into our understanding of the world and our reports also.
And mere studying is not enough.
Yeah, we need to be on the ground.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Mr. Samvartha sharing his views on the recent communal clashes and issues in Mangalore. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. And it was really nice talking to you.